Hi everybody, Maria here, and I'm here to share with you my latest journal, and this one is called Mycologist Notebook. The digital files are by Tracie Fox, Love Junk Journals on Etsy, and Tracie Fox here on YouTube, I believe she goes by, and she is a fantastic and talented designer, and so I took her file and I shrunk it down to 60%, and I'm gonna also do a large one, but normal size, but I wanted to do one in this size first. So let me show you what I did. The cover is faux leather, and then this material here is like a soft flannel, and I put, I don't know what this closure is called, but it unhooks like that. And then, you stick it back in. And since it's not really on a set kind of thing, like normally this would be on something like wood, but I just thought it would be cool here. I have a couple of safety pins, and then there we go. So I like seeing the stitching. Sometimes I cover my stitching with lace, but I just thought this looked cool on this one. So there's that. And it is sewn together. It's just two pieces of the flannel and one piece of the faux leather. Okay, and then you just take that sucker out, you open it. I have a little pocket here. Okay, and then here's the first page. I made this super grungy, so if pieces look torn or pieces look crinkled, or however it is labored, that's how it's supposed to be. So up here I have a tab, and I have some of this mesh fabric, and then some of Tracie's die cuts. Up here it says stay curious. I have 5 tabs that go down, and then tabs on some of the pullouts. Here we go. I also have a lot of stamping in this book, a lot of Tim Holtz stamps, and a little bit of personal coloring. Okay, this has a tuck back here with this tag. Okay, and then one of the things I'd like to do is get a bunch of pieces of fabric and then put an eyelet through it. So that's a tuck back there, and then this is an envelope, and up here I just have stapled some fabric, and here is another tag that's part of her collection. I backed it with craft paper, not cardstock paper. Michael's now has 24-pound weight paper, which is super cool, and this is a die cut from the collection. This is some Citrusolve printed paper, and I will try to look for the designer of that. And then here is a stamp with some coloring. Okay, here is a nice little tuck spot. So in the first pocket, we have that little guy. And then it's a little persnickety because it's so small, I was gonna do 50%, I'm glad I stayed at 60. And then we have this tag here. And then we have this, and this has got a paper clip on it, a little itty bitty one. And this actually does that, pulls out, folds out that way and that way. So you have some journaling room, and you have some, you could journal. This side would be hard to journal on, but you could put pictures or memorabilia or whatever you wanted. Then on this page, this is a piece of like that cotton fun paper, and you could staple things to this. And then we have this page. It still has plenty of journaling room everywhere. Then I found a die cut on Creative Fabrica, and I just put it to the size I wanted, backed it on some of that craft paper, cut it out, and made it an insert. And you can journal on the back here, and you could, if you wanted to, you could journal in the white here. Okay, and here we have an upper tuck and this tag. Okay, and here we go, some more paper. This is from one of Tracie's other collections. I think it's called Oddments, which I'm going to be using in the bigger one more. Then we have this little pocket. We've got a couple of tags in the pocket. It's really a lovely. I have been wanting to do a mushroom junk journal forever, and then Tracie came out with this maybe a month or 2 ago, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. We've got some stamping and washi, a die cut, a pocket, some paper back here, and this tag. Okay, this has got just some washi, some stamping, so you can have plenty of journaling room. Because it's so small, that's kind of what you need for this, with some extras. Okay, the other half of that lovely die cut piece. Okay, the other half of that fun paper. Here's our second tab, and here is some stamping, a Tim Holtz stamp, another stamp. This is not Tim Holtz, this is something else, and then I colored. Okay. Then here we have a label, some paper back there, then this flips up, and then you have a tag in there. Sometimes it's just fun to do something small, and I'm one of these people that I get bored doing the same old, but I love doing journals, so I just like to switch up what kind and how. Okay, there we go. That's part of the paper there. Then we're on to our second signature, okay? And it says fall in love with as many things as possible. And that's a Tim Holtz sticker. And then we have a pocket here with a vellum cover, and I stamped it here and put a label here and a label there. Another tag here with some stamping on it. Just folded that around. Did I make it so you could? I can't remember if no, so you just have one pocket. I couldn't remember if I made it a double pocket. There we go. There's another tab here on some of this fun paper, and again, you can staple things to this. So you could journal on a card and then staple it to it, or staple some printed pictures on one of your cute little, you know, printers. We have a fun stamp here. That's Tim Holtz. Over here we have another one of those envelopes, so in the back there's the tag, okay, on the back of the envelope, and then a little piece of, you know, stapled fabric, and then in the inside we have a tag. Got some of that paper at the bottom. That paper's super fun to use. Okay. And then here we have some paper at the bottom, another label, just to spice it up. Some more of this, some stamping, some more of the citrus style paper, and that label. That's a Shabby Dabby Doodah label. Another tab. One of the die cuts down here. This is a flip, the reverse side of a flip. Here it's got a little tag in it with a mushroom on it, of course. And then here is the flip. So the flip goes in and out, in and out. And here's the tag for the flip. The cool thing about a grungy journal is when things fold and get squished, it doesn't look as like it doesn't belong there. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back and put that not backwards, right? Okay, that's okay. And then we have this page just with some extra stamping. We have an up tuck here and a label. Okay, one of the tags, some stamping, some washi. Okay, just some paper on there, some washi, some more of the coloring and stamping. Okay, and it does show through, but I like that. I think it gives it a good, like, ghost effect. Okay, and more of the stamping. More paper. I put a die cut here. I have to feel because some of them are printed on and some of them I glued on. Okay, some paper, some stamping, some more stamping and coloring. Okay, and there's the ghost effect there. Here's some Tim Holtz stamping, more stamping, a tab. On the tabs, I cut one little piece of, it was like a stamp. I cut it down, and then these were part of a big picture. And so I cut those down, put them on there on each one. Okay, this piece, you know what, let me grab my weight. This piece, so you just do this, and this pops up, and then this opens up this way. So again, like the other one, but it's a little bit different. Okay, and that's another Shabby Dabby Doodah idea. Okay, so there's that. And then, oh, see, I'm bad. There we go. Okay. And then there we go, the other half of this fun paper. And then we got a pocket with a tag and the end. And so that is the inside of the back cover, inside of the front cover. And I really love how it came out. And it was just something, especially the cover, actually the whole thing was just something a little bit different for me. I don't do a lot of grunge. I love grunge. I've done a couple things grunge, but I really enjoyed this. So thank you guys so much for watching. It'll go up in my Etsy shop if you're interested, or if you catch me before I put it up, let me know at mariasnookdesigns@yahoo.com. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.